Destiny bought an Audi TT from the garage for just over £3,200, but found numerous faults with it, which she had to pay to fix. Eventually, she rejected the vehicle and demanded her money back, but couldn't come to an agreement with the garage, so the matter went to court. When Stylish Motors failed to contest the case, a judgment ordered the company to pay Destiny £4,900 in compensation. So far, the garage has failed to pay a penny. The garage is open and its forecourt full.
Hello. You work here, do you? I'll show you my ID. My name's Mr. Grix. Yeah. I'm an enforcement officer. I'm here today to execute a High Court writ against Stylish Motors.
My boss is not...
Right, we need to get him on the phone because we're here to seize goods and we'll be removing cars from the forecourt to clear this debt.
You get him on the phone?
The man's struggling to get hold of his boss, who he says is out of London.
Does his phone not work outside of London?
Yeah, but does his phone not work outside London? Perhaps you need to phone him back and tell him that the cars are going to be going off his forecourt. He might be a bit quicker to call you back then. Have you got the keys for these vehicles?
Whereabouts are they? In the office?
Yeah?
In the office. Can you grab them for us? Or open the office up as well?
While the man left holding the fort is proving very helpful,
Have you got the facility to pay on his behalf?
he explains he has no means of settling the debt they've come to collect.
You need to get him on the phone because if this isn't paid, we're going to be removing several of your vehicles.
With the garage full of cars to choose from, the sheriffs are in their element. It's just a case of choosing which ones to take and sell to pay Destiny Kedwell's debt.
There's a BMW out there, isn't there? See a BMW, Kev, out there? I don't seem to be doing that one. Range Rover, Vogue. That'd cover it.
I can't see one.
No, neither can I. We'll go and find it. Where's the Range Rover?
But Lawrence and Kev soon start to realise that some of the most expensive vehicles they have the keys to are not on the forecourt.
Because these are the ones worth having, clearly. You've got Mercedes keyrings, BMW keyrings, Range Rover. Where are all these cars?
This guy is not parked here. He's parked on the other yard. He's not...
Yeah, and where is the other yard?
It's too far.
It's too far, is it? Well, we decide what's too far.
Finally, the salesman succeeds in getting through to someone. The owner's still off radar, but his garage manager wants to talk to Lawrence, who's more than happy to fill her in on what's happening.
We've got access to all the keys. We're just going through the documentation for the vehicles now. So we're looking to remove sufficient vehicles.
The manager says the vehicles can't be seized, as they're all being sold on behalf of customers and so conveniently don't belong to Stylish Motors.
Doesn't matter who they're registered to, it's who they're owned by. So why are they on your forecourt then?
Lawrence doesn't believe he's being told the truth. He wants to see who these vehicles are registered to.
Documentation for the BMW?
It's left to the unlucky sales assistant to find the paperwork and answer his questions.
So the lady said these are all customers' cars. That's what she told me on the phone. So you're selling that BMW on behalf of Lothian and Borders Police, are you? I think not. I don't think they're going to trek down to a little car dealer's in Greenford. Somehow.
What Lawrence thinks is these cars are all owned by the garage. They've just failed to send off the vehicle paperwork after buying them. Having seen and heard enough, he gets on the phone to alert the office they're likely to need a tow truck.
Can you get us indemnity to remove a couple of cars, please? Because all we've got here is a salesman who's, you know, he doesn't know anything, can't pay anything.
With a garage full of cars to choose from, the sheriffs are in their element.
Right, we had the keys for that silver Mazda, didn't we? What's behind that? That's the kid. You got the documentation for that, the blue Micra?
It's just a case of choosing which ones to take and sell to pay off what Destiny's owed.
Honda Civic Green, no.
Oh, that brace of BMWs looks quite good, doesn't it? The grey one's next to the silver one. We got. So we'll have the silver Mazda and we'll have the BMW, and we've got the keys to move the blue Micra out of the way. The rest of it can go back, mate. That's it. That's what we need.
I don't know what order they were.
With 3 of their vehicles standing to be removed, the salesman decides to make another phone call. This time, he's managed to get straight through to the owner and breaks the news there's two impatient sheriffs with their hands on his car keys. It's crunch time. Can Lawrence persuade him to pay up?
Because it's gone to court, sir. There's judgment against you. There's now execution costs on it. There's interest going on it on a daily rate. There's our fees for coming out today, and there's VAT. Right, so what you're saying is you haven't got the money to pay it. We're sent out to remove goods, and that's what we're here for today. So the only way you can prevent that is to pay in full. So it's not no part payments or anything like that. It's got to be paid in full. Right, it needs to be done by immediate payment, so we cannot leave until that money hits our bank account. OK, do you want me to hand the phone back to him? No, he's gone. Right.
The owner says he'll try to pay the money Destiny's owed by bank transfer.
OK.
He also explains why he's not there to deal with the matter in person.
Apparently the boss is out in Egypt on honeymoon.
Right, you said he was outside of London.
Well, Egypt is outside London, Kev.
It is that. I don't know if I'd describe it.
Don't be splitting hairs. We're both bald. We haven't got any to split.
Lawrence supplies the salesman with their account details to pass on to his honeymooning boss. He also gives him some free sales advice.
Do you want to answer that? It might be a customer. They might want to buy one of your cars for 10 grand and then you can just pay me.
Lawrence and Kev wait to see if the payment comes through.
Are you texting him the details, are you? Yeah, just make doubly sure you get it right, because if you get one digit wrong and it goes into the wrong bank account, we'll be taking the cars.
A man arrives who seems familiar with both the business and the debt. He demands our camera leaves the premises.
All right, Frankie.
15 minutes later, Lawrence receives confirmation from the office that payment's been made, in full.
OK, no worry, I'll issue a conditional receipt.
Well, almost anyway.
63p short, but I'm not going to argue over 63p. Thank you very much.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
It's been a textbook enforcement from Lawrence and Kev, and means Destiny will finally get her money, in full.
Got paid.
Hallelujah. Hey.